Good evening. Tensions are escalating tonight along the India-Bangladesh border following a massive domestic law enforcement crackdown and sharp diplomatic friction between New Delhi and Dhaka over undocumented migration. From a coordinated statewide sweep in western India to critical standoffs at the eastern frontier, the issue of illegal immigration has taken center stage. Here is a breakdown of exactly what is happening right now, looking at the massive domestic operations and the geopolitical standoff at the frontier gates. In the interior of the country, the most significant action is unfolding in Gujarat, where police have launched a highly coordinated enforcement drive called Operation Delta Hunt. Over the last 48 hours, state authorities have officially verified and detained 501 Bangladeshi nationals who were allegedly residing in India illegally. The operation is heavily concentrated in industrial and urban hubs where undocumented individuals predominantly find manual labor, specifically in Ahmedabad, Surat, Rajkot, Vadodara and Bharuch. Gujarat Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi stated that the 72-hour operation relied on telecom data analysis, technical surveillance and human intelligence to track down individuals who bypass standard protocols by procuring forged local documents like the Aadhaar cards. The state government has expanded its probe to examine over 6,200 other individuals, and local police are filing cases against Indian landlords and employers who provided shelter or jobs without conducting mandatory police verification. All verified illegal nationals are currently slated for deportation. As the domestic crackdown intensifies, the 4,000-kilometer land frontier between India and Bangladesh has turned into a diplomatic and tactical flashpoint. The border guard of Bangladesh has issued a formal statement claiming that it foiled 10 separate attempts by Indian security forces to informally transfer individuals across the border over a single 24-hour period. According to Bangladeshi officials, the most acute incident occurred in Janaida district, where they alleged that India's border security force used a prison van to bring 30 to 35 individuals to a border gate with the intent of pushing them across. The border guard of Bangladesh has claimed its patrol teams, backed by local residents, blocked the crossing and forced the vehicle to retreat, with similar standoffs reported across the border sectors of Jeshore, Joypurhat and Panchagad. Because Bangladeshi authorities are refusing to allow entry without formal documentation, groups of Bengali-speaking individuals have found themselves temporarily stranded at the zero line, no man's land between the two nations' border fences. This sudden surge in enforcement follows a distinct geopolitical shift in border management after the recent political transition in Bangladesh. From New Delhi's perspective, however, the repatriation of illegal nationals is being treated as a non-negotiable core national security issue. And India recently handed Dhaka a diplomatic note with a verified list of 2,868 suspected illegal migrants, demanding swift nationality verification. Conversely, Bangladesh has expressed deep concern over informal transfers, demanding that any repatriation happen strictly through formal legal and diplomatic channels rather than unilateral actions at border gates. Meanwhile, India is moving to tighten physical security on the ground, with the West Bengal state government, remember, recently clearing a long-standing hurdle by handing over 31 acres of land to the border security force to finish critical gaps in the border fencing. The situation remains highly fluid as local police forces across India indicate that verification drives will continue to expand. To prevent this from snowballing into a severe bilateral crisis, the immediate focus now shifts to the upcoming high-level Director General level bilateral talks between the Border Security Force of India and the Border Guard Bangladesh. They're scheduled to take place in New Delhi from June 8 through June 11, 2026. This four-day summit will serve as the critical mechanism for both nations to reconcile domestic security crackdowns with formal international deportation protocols.